U3, agroplants.org. Although it's U3 usually it's called, it can also grow as a shrub. Don't forget to subscribe and follow this channel. If you want to purchase this plant, there is a link below, link in the right top side, and if you purchase it, this is donation for this plant. U3, also known as English yew or Taxus baccata. It's perennial pinophyta, used as medical, usually ornamental, edge plant, shade tree, or as bonsai. You can also design it as a topiary. Can grow in temperate or cold subtropical temperature climate. So it also can grow. You can grow it indoor as a houseplant and growing hardiness zone from 5 until 10A. The leaves, fruits and flowers. So leaves are green as you can see. Can be variegate. It's a little bit rare. Can be variegate with white or yellow, usually in the side and in the top of the leaves. The leaves are needle shape and the leaves are pinnate. Flowers yellow or white in a ball shape and grow in the edge of the stem. Fruits are not edible and color is red. They're very cute when you see the fruits. It's lovely. It's really look like beads. So how to grow your tree? A cool temperature, moist soil, and mulch. Especially in the beginning. After this, the plants will take care of the mulch. No need to add. Pruning will be once a year. Fertilizer at least once a year. If you grow it in a container, you need to give it enough food. Mulch to keep the soil moist, especially when the plant is young. You can start to grow it by seeds plant or cutting. If you choose to grow it by cutting, temperature for cutting it's 20 to 25 Celsius. It means 68 to 75 Fahrenheit. Better to do it in the spring. High humidity, better like fog. Moist soil, half shade. The roots grow hormone will be better, and if you grow it in a greenhouse, it will be easier to maintain. It's not necessary to start by cutting, but if you want, it's harder from cutting than to start from seeds. But if you want, actually, the variegate cultivar, so this is better to start from cutting. Fruit are poisonous. This is a problem, and planting season will be in the spring in hardiness zone from 5 to 7, spring to autumn in hardiness zone of 8 to 9, and spring to autumn in hardiness zone from 10A. Usually, when you plant it, you should be aware that a lot of organic matter will be good, humus, dried leaves, and dig a hole and create all this mixture. Just mix it with the soil and just put it. Don't forget in the beginning maybe to consider to put a bamboo or a stick that the plant won't fall. Depends the size of the plant. Usually pests and disease are galls, mites, mold. Pruning can be all the year, better to do it in the winter. Prune is just for design, and when you grow it for topiary, better to start design when the plant is young. After this, it's just too much in a shape that you don't want, and too much stems that will bother you to design it as you want. The size of the plant will be from 8 to 20 meters, so it's been 24 until 60 feet. But it's important you can design it at 1 meter and even less. It's a matter of design. If you grow it in a container or even in the soil, when you design it right, it actually can grow small, very smaller. Growth speed, usually it's a fast growing in the right condition, require average to big amount of water. The plant doesn't like heat waves, and light condition can be full sun to full shade with light and a lot of it. It might not bloom and bear fruits, but it's not really must. When you grow it in indoor as a house plant, you have to know that the light the location need to be with a lot of light, and put fertilize at least once a year, because unlike the outdoor, the plant won't get enough organic matters and not will it just will stuck and will never grow. If you grow it in a container, be aware that you need to design it as a dwarf or bonsai. Need to start from young tree. Cutting or seed doesn't matter. Important that the roots will be small, and consider to prune the roots before the before planting. Usually start with a small pot 50 to 100% bigger than the root ball. Um, you can grow it minimum size in 10 liters, so it's mean like uh, 5 2 gallons, if I'm not mistaken. uh, of course better bigger, 100 liters, so it's mean 20 gallons. Except this, better the container bigger the container will be, the bigger the tree will be. Better to use this method because the soil loses viability over time. So you start from small and go for big, and don't forget to fertilize. Also, you can let it use a bottom for the pot, and let it dry the water in the same day. Blooming season will be in the spring, and the flowers, as I said before, yellow or white. So how to grow it from seeds? You have more information in the website, but usually 15 to 20 Celsius will be enough. 59 to 68 Fahrenheit. It's for a few months to do it, and after this the temperature need to be minimum of 5 Celsius, 41 Fahrenheit, well-drained soil and moist soil. Don't forget to keep it in the refrigerator and dry and dark location. Usually the best season to germinate it, to sow it, will be in the spring, and better to do it in separate pot. Germination time, be aware, it might take time. It can take a lot of time. Especially can take even 1 year, and be aware that it's need burying the seeds at least few months. Usually it's just if you grow it, I would highly recommend to maybe to choose a cultivar of Taxus baccata U3 silver spire. The leaves color green with white or yellow, and the side in the side and the top of the leaves. So it's just a little bit unique and very nice, and you can actually enjoy better. Uh, let's say it just looks better, the variegated one. Except this, it's not hard to grow, and usually just to put and forget, unless you want to design it as a topiary or something like this. And you should. This is a great plant for doing so. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy, and come visit us again.